Certainly happy to have him on our show right now. Johnny Boychuk, first and foremost, congratulations on a tremendous NHL career. Most professional athletes always say they want to go out on their own terms. This situation, very different from that. How difficult was it for you to make this decision? And can you kind of take us behind the curtain there of what that process was like?
Well, like when we got out of the bubble, I knew something was going on, and I didn't really think of anything besides winning. And then I came back. Well, I stayed in Edmonton, and then I went to a bunch of eye doctor exams, and they basically said that you probably shouldn't play anymore because you can't see that much out of your left eye. And it was a couple months ago when I found this out, so it's been a pretty tough couple months just leading up to Wednesday when they announced it. And you try to stay quiet and not tell anybody for that 2-month period of time. But, it's been tough. But, you see everybody that reached out to me on Wednesday and Thursday and Friday, and you try to get back to everybody. And, you go through each person and you have a memory with them, or a couple memories, or a couple nights out with them. So, it's fun to look back and cherish all the memories that you had with each player in person, or worker, or media person, anybody. And, everybody's made a difference in my career, in my life. And, I appreciate every one of them.
Johnny, you did have yourself a wonderful career, and unfortunately, it ended with an injury. Having said that, you still played over 700 games. You won a Stanley Cup, and you have a lot to be grateful for, certainly. And what sticks out to me is just reading and hearing on social media former teammates of Johnny Boychuk and the respect they had for you and the way you played the game. You're my type of player. You're an old school guy that did whatever it took to win on a nightly basis. And for that, I have a lot of respect. But what does it mean to you when you hear your players? You talked about it briefly here, about them respecting you so much and just talking about how great a teammate you were.
Yeah, you just want to make everybody feel comfortable in the dressing room or on the ice. You could see if somebody's down, you go and you try to pick them up any way possible. You try to make the room light when the time's necessary. But, you want to get out there and you want to battle for each other, and you want to do whatever it takes to win. And, if that means getting hurt or blocking a shot or making a hit or scoring a goal, it doesn't matter as long as you win. At the end of the day, that's what you want, and that's what you play this game for, is to win a Stanley Cup. And I was very fortunate to be part of a great group of guys in 2011. And, it was a lot of fun. And even with the Islanders, we made a run at it this year. We came up a little bit short, but we had a good group of guys, and we're going to have a good group of guys for a long time.
When you ask hockey fans out there about the career of Johnny Boychuk, two things come to mind. Stanley Cup champion in 2011 with the Boston Bruins, and then the big clapper from the blue line, the Johnny Rocket. When you look back on your playing days, how do you want to be remembered?
Just as a good team guy. I like to keep it light in the room, and, well, off the ice, I like to keep it light. But, just a hard worker, and would do anything to win a hockey game for his team.
Johnny, I know it's been relatively a small amount of time here, and you had to come with grips of having to retire. But have you thought at all what the future holds for Johnny Boychuk, and does that include staying involved in the game?
I was thinking about this today. I might put out an album or make a cameo. I think I don't know. It's tough because when you still want to play hockey, you don't really think about what comes after. And, the last 2 months, I've had to really buckle down and think about it. So hopefully I can stay in the game that I love and, hopefully win another championship with the team. But, right now it's nice to be around the family.
You talked about keeping it light. There's nothing light about the sandwich that just came out at the Blue Line Deli on Long Island. I see you smiling. It's called the Johnny Rocket, and it's a triple-decker pastrami. I mean, you're talking about a Thanksgiving meal. Yeah, that's right. He's your type of player. This is your type of sandwich, Dano. Take us through this. Is this your go-to? Is this your pregame meal? How did you guys come up with the Johnny Rocket here?
There's a shop down the street from the practice rink, and I always go there for pastrami. Ruben, sometimes, not every day. But my brother asked me, and I'm like, why are you asking me this? And then all of a sudden, now I got a sandwich. So there you go.
Well, Johnny, I know your boss very well. Was my boss for 25 plus years, Lou Lamoriello. He would only let you go once every couple of weeks for pastrami. He didn't want, he'd make you watch The Waistline. A little too much pastrami might not be good for that. All kidding aside. But sounds delicious.
Was that a question?
All kidding aside, I'm saying you played for Lou Lamoriello. That's where I was going.
Yeah,
You played for Lou Lamoriello, and we talked a little off air, and I was fortunate enough to be part of 3 Stanley Cup championships with Lou, and he was the architect of the great years we had in New Jersey. And what did you learn from Lou Lamoriello, and what?
There's no gray area with Lou, and I think that's perfect for our team. And he's always about being professional and looking professional and being a professional, because coming together as a group and being the same and not having personal stature get in the way of winning. And I think that's the big thing, is just being together and do everything for the team and as a team. And it's it's worked out really well for our team, and it's fun playing with him, and I don't think I'd rather play with anybody else or for anybody else than Lou.
Well said. Well, it was fun, certainly, to watch you in your incredible NHL career. Congratulations on retirement, and we wish you nothing but the best in whatever you choose to do next. You certainly do deserve it, so enjoy it.